you shouldn't exist. Seriously, statistically speaking, there's no reason you should be alive right now, watching this video, breathing air, scrolling with your thumb. Your ancestors were supposed to die from starvation, from infection, from war, weather, volcanoes, wild animals. But somehow, they didn't. And because of that, you're here. But how close did you come, over and over again, to never being born at all? Let's count down the 6 worst moments in human history to be alive. Number 6. The Toba Super-Volcano eruption. One mountain exploded and almost took all of us with it. Toba, in modern-day Indonesia, erupted with a force 5,000 times more powerful than Hiroshima. It spewed 2,700 gigatons of ash into the sky. The sun disappeared for 6 years. Global temperatures dropped by up to 15 degrees Celsius. Crops failed, rivers dried, animals died, and early humans. They nearly went extinct. We were reduced to fewer than 3,000 individuals worldwide. That's less than a mid-size high school. You're not just here by chance. You're here because someone made it through a 6-year nuclear winter with nothing but stone tools and desperation. Number 5. The Ice Age. Let's talk cold. Not my apartment's chilly cold. We're talking lungs freeze when you breathe cold. The Ice Age meant mile-thick glaciers, mammoths the size of buses, and nightly roulette with cave lions. To stay alive, you needed 6,000 calories per day. But guess what? Your fridge was a frozen forest. If you got a cut, that could kill you. There were no antibiotics, no doctors, only roots, fire, and luck. Most children didn't live to see age 10. If your ancestors messed up even once, missed a mammoth, fell in a crevasse, didn't outrun a pack of wolves, you wouldn't be here. Number 4. The Neolithic Trap. Farming. The great invention that changed the world and wrecked your body. Humans went from strong, tall, protein-rich hunter-gatherers to short, sick, and toothless farmers. We planted wheat. We stayed in one place. And we invented cavities, malnutrition, and pandemics. Living close together. That's when diseases said, "Thanks for the invitation." Tuberculosis, measles, smallpox, they all started here. We domesticated animals and inherited their germs. Your ancestors spent their days hunched in fields, grinding grain, eating porridge, and dying at 30. Sanitation? Nope. Toilets, shallow ditches, hygiene, non-existent. And yet, someone made it through, somehow. Number 3. The year the sun disappeared. Ancient texts described it as the year when the sun gave no light. 536 wasn't just a bad year. It was the worst year in recorded history to be alive. Volcanic eruptions in the northern hemisphere filled the sky with dust, blotting out the sun for 18 months. Temperatures dropped, crops failed, famine swept Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Irish monks wrote of no bread for 3 years. The Chinese wrote of summer snow. People starved. Societies collapsed. Wars flared. Plague soon followed. And all this before anyone even knew what a volcano was. The people who survived 536, they lived through actual apocalypse with no clue what was happening. Number 2. The Black Death. One ship, one flea, 200 million dead. In just 4 years, the Black Death wiped out up to 60% of Europe's population. Cities turned to graveyards, markets closed, churches emptied, entire towns vanished, and no one knew why. People blamed the stars, demons, God. Doctors wore bird masks filled with flowers. That was their science. If your ancestor sneezed, game over. The average person saw entire families disappear in a week. And if you were lucky enough to survive, you still weren't safe. The plague came back, again and again. But someone in your line stayed alive, somehow. Number 1. The Mongol Invasions. Imagine this. You're a farmer. You wake up. The sky is clear. But on the horizon, a dust cloud. You have 3 minutes to decide. Run, fight, hide. It doesn't matter. Genghis Khan's army isn't here to negotiate. They perfected terror. Horse archers that could shoot 6 arrows in 12 seconds. Siege engineers trained in China. Cities erased in days. Hundreds of thousands slaughtered. Libraries burned. Cultures erased. The Mongols killed 10% of the world's population, but a few always survived. By hiding, by escaping, or by sheer dumb luck. And one of them is in your bloodline. So next time you drop your phone and feel like your day is ruined, remember, your ancestors outran volcanoes, outlived plagues, starved slower, hid better, and got impossibly lucky. You're not weak. You're not soft. You're the grand prize of history's most brutal game of chance. A 1 in a billion genetic lottery ticket that beat death again and again. Now I've got to ask, which of these disasters do you think you could have survived? The volcanic winter? The plague that tore through half of Europe? The Mongol storm that erased entire cities? Drop your answer in the comments and hit that subscribe button, because natural selection worked for your ancestors. But YouTube's algorithm, we're still battling that one.